and welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood. It's been a little while, folks. We've had Christmas and we had New Year's, and then on top of all of that, didn't we have a wonderful weekend of the beautiful white stuff laying all over the ground and being icy. So it's good to be back with you all. I've missed you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday, and I'm hoping that you'll have an absolutely marvelous New Year and that you'll stay with us in Nancy's Neighborhood throughout this new year, because we have a lot of different people we're going to talk to. A lot of exciting things are happening in Cleveland, Bradley County. And I was telling Bryce, my producer, when I came in today, I thought, there may not be a whole lot of announcements to make, but actually there are still some things that are going to go on in January, and I won't get them all done today, but hopefully I will be able to have some more people on to tell you some more things that are going on. I know we're going to have a master gardener and someone from UT Extension Office here with us in just a little while that's going to talk to us about a class that's starting there January the 19th, which should be wonderful. And you all are looking at me right now. I can see you out there that you're looking at me thinking, why in the world do I want to get in the garden in January? But it's just getting started, folks, so you need to get ready for the spring. So Johnny and Kim are going to tell you all about that. And then I have Mark and Mary Lee Morris, who are going to tell us a little bit about their mission in the Philippines. And it's really cute because Marilyn wasn't real excited about the snow. She, being from the Philippines, she doesn't see it very often. So those guests will be coming up in just a few minutes, but I want to tell you about some things that are happening in and around our community, because WTNB is on Charter and on Comcast, and also I understand on Rabbit Ears. And so we do have communities around us. We have part of Hamilton County, we have McMinn County, we have Polk County. So there's things going on in those areas that I want to tell you a little bit about. Now, first of all, I want to tell you about Shades, which is an exhibit from Chattanooga artist Charlie Newton, and it will open in Athens at the Athens Area Council for the Arts on January the 9th. And for more information, 745-8781. I have seen some of Charlie's work, and he does some really, really nice pieces, folks. So if you're headed up north toward Athens, you might want to stop there. Their art center is in what those of us that were born and raised in Athens know what it used to be called Harrod's Grocery Store, and they've made a wonderful, wonderful arts center there. So that's where that will be. I want to congratulate our Bradley Central and Walker Valley bowlers. They did really, really well. I think some of them are going on to the region. Some of them made all district, and that is great, folks. And I will tell you that I was on the bowling team at McMinn High School when I was in high school, back during the dinosaurs. And the problem at McMinn was we had to go to Knoxville, to the Knoxville Interscholastic League, to the KIL, to do anything. That's where our tennis played. That's where bowling, any individual sports, we had to go out and play out of Knoxville. So it was really good competition for us, but we did extremely well, the little school from Athens. Bradley Central High School class of 1977 is planning their 40th reunion, and it'll be held April the 29th at the Coffee Barn. Now, what they want you to do is to contact them through their post office box 535, and that's at the downtown post office 37364 if you're interested. I have no idea about the cost or anything like that, but hopefully later on we can get some of that information. Now, STEAM, which that is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. STEAM at the library is this Thursday for teens and tweens, and it starts at 4:30. And the reason I like STEAM instead of just the STEM is because the arts is included in there, and most of you that know me know what a big proponent I am for the arts. Now, the exhibit on East Tennessee agriculture is opening at the Museum Center on the 13th, and they will have a members-only reception on the 12th at 6 o'clock. And this is grown and bred in East Tennessee. So it seems like a lot of themes of today is going to be agriculture, but this is everything that is Tennessee based, and this should be really, really good. And let me mention to you while I'm talking about the museum, individual memberships at the museum are only $30, and for that $30 you get a lot of benefits. I bought some Christmas presents at the museum and got my members discount. You also get to go to receptions like this and for free, and that's just $30, folks. So give them a call if you're interested in that membership. They'll be having a membership drive probably starting this month in January. Now, the Etowah Arts Commission, excuse me, will present an art exhibit by artist Claudia Walker, who is from Sweetwater, and it will be the January 12th through March the 31st, and it's everything country. And she feels that Tennessee has proven to be a source of great inspiration for her artwork. Now, I'll tell you where their center is. Tennessee Avenue, which runs right down through downtown Etowah. The depot's on one side and the stores, etc., on the other side. It's what used to be the old drugstore on the corner next to the gym theater, and so that's where their art center is. There's going to be a reception on the 26th from 5:30 to 7 with light refreshments. Now, for more information on that, and Etowah is long distance, 423-263-7608, or you can go to www.etowaharts.org. Now, this is the time of the year that I love living on the river. The Sandhill cranes come in, and you can hear them, folks. They can be 10,000 feet in the air, and you can hear them go over, and it's just a wonderful sound when they go over, and you will hear them before you see them, I promise you. And there is a refuge over there in the Birchwood area, and on the 14th and 15th, they will have the Sandhill Crane Festival. And the Birchwood Community Center is the center where you meet, and then you will be shuttled over to the Hiawassee Refuge and the Cherokee Removal Park. There is no parking in that area, so you must meet at the Birchwood Community Center and ride over, and that's off of Highway 60. You take Highway 60 out of Cleveland, cross 58, and keep going, and you'll see their signage for the community center. They will serve breakfast every morning, those 2 mornings at 7, and then lunch at 11:30, and those can both be purchased over there. It's a fundraiser for their groups. And the programs start at 11 o'clock, and the sandhills are an endangered species in East Tennessee, and we're on their fly route. They come through, and a couple of years ago on my old show, I had Dan Hicks from TWRA on. I was hoping I could get somebody from TWRA on before the 14th, but folks, have you all realized that January is really moving right along? And I'm afraid that I won't be able to get Dan or one of his buddies from TWRA on. But this is a wonderful opportunity for you to go over there. Everything's free except your breakfast and lunch if you want to buy it over there. And that is a fundraiser for them. And I hope to get Cameron Fisher on soon because there's a lot of great new things happening on the Greenway. There's the start of the Ocoee Connector. Not sure what that is, but Cameron could tell us. There's the new trailhead. There's the tree grove. The way I understand it, somebody wants to plant 100 trees in an area on the Greenway. The completion of the Greenway Park, there's more creative signage going in, there's new pole banners, and the Mohawk Trailhead improvement is coming up. So I'm hoping to get Cameron on with us before long to let him talk to us about what is happening. The thing I like about some of these creative signages, they have put a sign, and it's on 25th and Keith on the Greenway, and it has all the Clevelands in the United States listed. And it has how many miles to Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland, Texas, Cleveland, Georgia, and all the other Clevelands in the United States, how far it is from right there at that pole to that Cleveland. And I think that would be just real fascinating. I know often when we had Case and Art, some of our shipments got sent to Cleveland, Texas, because TX and TN evidently look alike, made no difference about the zip codes. So I think it would be really fascinating, nice little history lesson for you to go look at that pole right there. And it's right there on the Greenway at where Keith and 25th intersect there on the Greenway. So that's just a few. Oh, here's one more I meant to tell you all about. Sorry. And hopefully I'm going to have Bethany on with us. These are the mini courses for the UT Encore. And a lot of you seniors out there really take advantage of this, and I think it is awesome. The spring courses are Introduction to Painting, Fitness for the Encore Years, that means us seniors, Joint Conditioning. Now, I'm assuming that means your joints, like your knees and your elbows and your hips. The American Revolution, the Grantchester Mysteries Part 2 in post-war England. I love the Grantchester series on PBS, and so that's what that one is about. The Gospel of John. John's use of Ezekiel. One of my favorite little ditties to sing is Ezekiel Saw the Wheel. And I house in the iWorld a guide to the iPhone and iPad. I need to do that one, but time is one of those things, folks, I don't have. Basic computers, Word and Excel for beginners. There's another one that wouldn't hurt some of us seniors to take. Tennessee and tennis shoes, and this is a traveling history class. You go visit these places, and this one is a little bit more expensive because you have to pay for your, they have to get the bus to take you wherever you're going. Southern literature, which should be kind of interesting. People like us, kin, couples, and singleness in our families. The music of Christian hymnody, and I think that would be real interesting. And Scotland then and now. Now that's not a field trip, folks. You're not going to Scotland, but you're just going to talk about it then and now. You can take 2 courses for $25, and you need to call Bethany McCoy at 614-8598 or bmccoy@leeuniversity.edu. And that will get you information about these encore classes. And folks, it's a real deal. $25, 2 classes, and a lot of fun, and you get all the benefits of being a Lee student. You get a parking pass, you get to attend all of their functions, and it's really, really interesting. So I hope you all will take advantage of that, and hopefully I can get Bethany on pretty soon to talk to us about this. So we do have 2 sets of guests on with us today, so don't go away. We will be right back.